Hey kids, sitting in the car, waiting for my daughter to quit running. I guess I could have run with her, but I'm choosing to read Stargirl with you. We are on chapter 4, and we're going to just read through this chapter together. And it's a little different. I usually have my phone on a tripod when I read the chapter books, so hopefully it's not too shaky. My hands shake pretty badly. I'm trying to rest it, and I'm going to hold the book lower because I don't have a place to prop the phone at all. So we're going to do chapter 4 together. Some of you who are in my Google Classroom actually can go to Google Classroom. I have some questions there, some content there if you want to follow along or try to answer those questions. I set up a Padlet because another one of my teacher friends did that, and it's a pretty cool idea. We can talk to each other through that. We can answer each other's questions and interact a little bit about Stargirl. So here we go. Stargirl by Jerry Spinelli, chapter 4. At Mika Area High School, Hillary Kimball was famous for 3 things: her mouth, the hoax, and Wayne Parr. Her mouth spoke for itself, most often to complain. The episode that became known as Hillary's Hoax took place in her sophomore year when she tried out for cheerleading. Her face and hair and figure were right enough, and she surely had the mouth. She made the squad easily. And then she stunned everyone by turning it down. She said she just wanted to prove that she could do it. She said she had no intention of yammering and bouncing in front of empty bleachers, which was usually the case. And anyway, she hated sports. As for Wayne Parr, he was her boyfriend. Mouth-wise, he was her opposite. He seldom opened his. He didn't have to. All he had to do was appear. That was his job. Appear. By both girls' and boys' standards, Wayne Parr was gorgeous. But he was more and less than that. In terms of achievement, Wayne Parr seemed to be nobody. He played no sports team, joined no organization, won no awards, earned no A's. He was elected to nothing, honored for nothing, and yet, though I did not realize this until years later, he was Grand Marshal of our daily parade. We did not wake up in the morning and ask ourselves, what will Wayne Parr wear today? Or how will Wayne Parr act today? At least not consciously, but on some level below awareness, that is exactly what we did. Wayne Parr did not go to football and basketball games, and by and large, neither did we. Wayne Parr did not ask questions in class or get worked up over teachers or pep rallies, and neither did we. Wayne Parr did not much care. Neither did we. Did Parr create us, or was he simply a reflection of us? I didn't know. I know only that if you peeled off one by one all the layers of the student body, you would have found at the core not the spirit of the school, but Wayne Parr. That's why in our sophomore year I had recruited Parr for the hot seat. Kevin was surprised. Why him? Kevin said. What's he ever done? What could I say? That Parr was a worthy subject of precisely because he did nothing? Because he was so monumentally good at doing nothing? I had only a vague insight, not the words. I just shrugged. The highlight of that hot seat came when Kevin asked Parr who was his hero, his role model. It was one of Kevin's standard questions. Parr answered, GQ. In the control room, I did a double take. Was the sound working right? GQ, Kevin repeated dumbly. Gentleman's Quarterly, the magazine? Parr did not look at Kevin. He looked straight at the camera. He nodded smugly. He went on to say he wanted to become a male model. His ultimate ambition was to be on the cover of GQ. And right there, he posed for the camera. He had that disdainful model look down pat, and suddenly I could see it. The jaw square as the corner of a cover, the chiseled cheeks, the perfect teeth and hair. That, as I say, took place toward the end of our sophomore year. I thought then that Wayne Parr would always reign as our Grand Marshal. How could I have known that he would soon be challenged by a freckled-nosed homeschooler?